In case you're wondering, the reason why I'm standing up is because my room is a complete tip, and that's the excuse. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I realise I have not filmed in a while, and I also realise that I say that at the beginning of most of my videos. I'm gonna say that I post on a regular basis, if you think regular is like quite far apart. So I was going to talk about tattoos, but I'll do that another time because I thought I would do something that's a little bit more relevant to us university students and school students at the moment, and it's dealing with stress, specifically university stress, which is induced by exams and deadlines and general stress that the educational system throws on us. I know a lot of you guys are university students or in education, and it's something that we all have to deal with, and it's inevitable that it's going to hit us, and sometimes you just struggle. And I know, especially at this time of year, it is really hard. I'm struggling, my friends are struggling, and everyone is struggling. But I do have some tips, so hopefully you'll find this useful, and I hope you find this video good cause to procrastinate from doing your work. Although you should probably do your work, I shouldn't say that. The top of my head is cut off, but that's just because I have a weird tripod. So my first tip is to prioritise your work, because if you don't prioritise it, you're probably gonna do it in a weird order. I don't know about you, but my first thought is to just do the work that feels nicest to do. For example, I've got to make a website. For me, that sounds great. I'd love making a website. But is that the hardest thing that I need to do? And is it the thing that I should probably start doing first? Nah, not at all. You've got to make sure that you do the work that is either due first or it's going to take you the longest, and that's horrible, and none of us want to do that, but it is important to do that. So look at the time scale of how long you have to do it. My deadlines are roughly spread about a month apart between the first and the last, so I know that the last one I can probably leave to one side for now. I should probably get on with the first lot. My second tip is to look at the other factors in your life. Now, yes, I'm talking about other things that aren't just university work. For example, do you have a part-time job? Do you need to take time off work? It's so easy to just brush it off and be like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. But when you get to that deadline, you could have really done with that day off. And if your boss is nice, I'm sure they'll understand, or at least they'll know that you're a university student. So just see what you can do. If not, try and get a different job because there are ones that are more flexible. Do you have one of these? Am I just a control freak and I like organisation? Or is this sensible? I'm a second year at uni, and in first year I did have a planner, but I didn't use it because I don't know, I just didn't really have anything on. Whereas this is essential for me to the extent where, I think I've shown this in a haul in the summer. It has 2 pages, and you can have, this is 1 week, and I've got my home stuff and my uni stuff. Some weeks are emptier than others, but this just shows me when I have things, so that's good. My next tip is to make sure you don't worry about the things that you don't need to worry about. There are things that you'll be worrying about, and you don't need to worry about them right now. Things like that could include worrying about the future, where your degree's gonna end. Basically, write down a list of everything you're worrying about, and that could be pages long or just a couple of bits and bobs. And if you can't do anything about that, just cross it off, because there's no point worrying about it if you can't change it. Then look at the rest of the list and prioritize it, and kind of just work like a boss all the way through it and just do it. But think about it. Do you really need to be crying over the fact you didn't go to the gym 5 days in a row? In fact, never do that, it's disgusting. Don't do that. Leading on from this is make sure you actually look after yourself. A lot of my friends, when they get stressed, they don't eat. They legit forget to eat. That's a thing for me that I just don't understand. Because food is just, I just really love food. It's basic things like eating, make sure you do get some sleep. Don't pull all-nighters every night because you will just collapse one day. You're probably gonna get ill. In fact, if you are ill, all the more reason to look after yourself. But your immune system is gonna get really diminished if you don't eat and sleep and treat yourself with the basic things. So try and do that. I'm saying that as if I'm your mum right now because I'm gonna act like that and say as a parent, please look after yourself, because otherwise you're just not gonna be able to function, are you? I do say that, but I often don't get enough sleep and I don't often eat healthy. So I'm a hypocrite, I know. Finally, if you are confused about something and it's uni related or life related, depending on how you feel, talk to a lecturer. They get paid quite a bit of money to teach you stuff. Granted, you may think they just get paid to skip the slide along before you're actually finished writing it down, which we all love. But no, they do actually get paid to help you out. So use them. Get your money's worth. they'll probably want to help you. I hope they want to help you. Do talk to your classmates, but one thing that really bugs me is when people talk to you too much and they're asking you too many questions about your assignment. And on my course, our assignments a lot of the time are gonna look very different to each other's, so I'm like, I can't help you, I haven't got a clue either. I just tell people to go get a coffee and offer hugs and stuff like that, so if you want advice, come to me. Just remember, we're all human, we're all in this together, and we're all stress eating, so all the supermarkets are making a bloody profit right now, aren't they? Because Easter chocolate. But yeah, anyway, those are a few of my tips for how to deal with stress and deadlines and coursework and exams and things that are scary at university, and I hope you found it useful, and if you did, feel free to give it a like. You might not want to, you might just click off. That's fine, it's alright. If you look in the doobly-doo, the box thing underneath, I've got a load of links so you can go follow me on Twitter and Instagram and things like that. Other than that, have an amazing day and I will see you in my next video, whenever that is. Bye guys! Also, just a quick note at the end of this video, it's completely normal to be surviving on a lot of coffee. Don't let anyone judge you. It's okay.